Here's why I tithe and why you should too. This subject is extremely important because money's extremely important, and your attitude around it will shape the direction of your life. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. So the first reason you should tithe is because it's biblical. In Malachi 3:8, God says, "Will a man rob God? And yet you have robbed me." And the people are like, "Well, how have we robbed you?" And he says, "In tithes and in offerings." Think to yourself, if you've been looking for financial breakthrough in your life, if you want to have blessings financially, why would God trust somebody that he calls a thief? Because he doesn't use soft language in this area. He says, "They've robbed me." And then he takes it a step further in the same passage. He says, "Test me in this and see if I will not open up the windows of heaven and pour out a blessing that you cannot contain." That's in Malachi 3:10. That invitation is specific, and it's the only place that I can find in scripture where God says, "Test me in this." So for those who say that tithing is an Old Testament principle and it doesn't apply to us in New Testament, I don't know. He seems to be using pretty strong language. He's literally saying, don't rob me in this area and test me in this area, and you'll find me to be faithful. And finally, let's look at the fruit of people's lives who do tithe. And this isn't a promise of riches, but it is an observation. The most financially stable Christians that I know tithe, and most of them give beyond the tithe. They give offerings. And it's not because it's a formula, it's because generosity rewires your heart. It breaks fear around money, it builds discipline, and it puts God first in your finances. Tithing isn't just about money. It's about recognizing him as Lord in your finances.